Ooni of Ife's father laments so bitterly how porous his son's chamber is. And Ooni, on the other hand, also cried, knowing that none of his wives cares. They don't care about him one bit. They said ever since this Ashley's crown prince arrived the palace, that Kabiyesi have not known peace. Reason is because Queen Naomi left him, and a lot of things are going wrong in the palace. The wives, they all know about it, and yet they still have the audacity to go and return Queen Naomi's passport to her, knowing that she might decide to take the passport and leave the country without caring about what happens to Kabiyesi and the palace or not. When Kabiyesi heard and when he received that message, they said he was so devastated. Then the Kabiyesi's father, who have come to the palace to ask the wives who did that, as in who collected Queen Naomi's passport and send it to her mother, because information have it that Queen Naomi no longer receive parcels from both the palace and anywhere after the last incident that happened in this Lekki mansion. I don't know if you are following. There was a time they said they delivered a parcel of bees to Queen Naomi in that Lekki mansion. That should be around that time that she newly packed into that royal mansion. When the wives were trying to access that place, and it was they were not allowed to enter there. At some point, Kabiyesi have to come and let the security guard know the oloris that are allowed to enter and the ones that are not allowed to enter. And during that time, I think it's only Dr. Lizzie that is allowed to enter. So when all of this thing happened, they decided to hurt Queen Naomi by sending her a parcel of bees. They said it was Queen Naomi who received that parcel and opened it only to... Okay, they said she received it. Is it she, either she received it or her driver received it? I don't know. But when they opened that thing, they find out that it was bees. And maybe the aim of that was for the bees to stunk, as in stink her, as in bite at... Hey, let me not bite my tongue. Is this stunk or stink her? English no be easy thing o, abeg o, no be my mother tongue. So well, after that last incident, they said she no longer received parcel from anywhere. If you want to deliver any parcel to Queen Naomi, direct it to the mother or to the family members. Sometimes self direct it to the church. The church members will receive it and open it for her. So this particular one, they said it was her mother who received it, you know. So then when the information got to the palace, because the same person that sent that message, that sent that parcel to Queen Naomi, also sent a message to Kabiyesi telling Kabiyesi not to bother about Queen Naomi's passport, whether it is destroyed or anything. No, that it has been delivered to her mother, because they said her mother signed that it is in safe hand. He shouldn't worry his head over that. So Paropo was like, who was the last person that entered your chambers? But is Paropo asking who was the last person that entered the chambers? Did he even know when they collected the parcel, the passport? Sorry, he might not know. And with the way we are hearing that these women are going to the chambers and getting away with certain things, I thought some time ago they said that Kabiyesi's chambers is only his fingerprint and Queen Naomi's fingerprint that can open it. Or have they changed it? I do not know. Or these people, are they turning into cats or housefly to go in there and get those things? Anyway, when you are dealing with all these witchy women, anything is possible, you know. So Kabiyesi's father is just very angry with Kabiyesi, not even the wives. He is very angry with Kabiyesi that your system is very, very porous. How can you allow such insecurity in your chambers? You know, because I believe that if there is a strong security, they won't be able to enter there and collect the passport that he kept, because definitely he kept it in his chambers. Because he cannot keep it in a public place where anybody can see it. So then Kabiyesi, on the other hand, they said he was very devastated knowing that if these women can do this to him, it simply means that they don't care one bit about him. Because with the way he has been going about this issue, going to look for Queen Naomi, not seeing Queen Naomi, rejecting food, they say most times he will come back to the house, he will come back to the palace, reject his food, and go to bed in a very moody way. You know? So, and the wives are seeing all of that, and yet they are not disturbed about his feelings. Because whoever did this thing wanted Queen Naomi out of the way, and he wanted her, she wanted her to go out very fast as possible. Because sometimes you might be thinking that you are hurting Queen Naomi, but you don't know that God can use someone's enemy to save that person sometimes. Because if this person have decided to destroy that passport, Queen Naomi might stay back and be working towards getting a new one and all of that. Thereby, Kabiyesi might have access towards her. Or the person decided that, okay, let me just release it to her so that she can now go as fast as possible anywhere she's going to and leave this palace for us. Because all of them have returned back to the palace, including uh, Olori Temitope that have a house in Ile-Ife. Yes, and we heard that that is where she's living with her children. Even though she also went and occupied a space in that Olori quarter so that she will have her own. These people, they know what they are doing. They say all of them have returned back to the palace again. They say Kabiyesi cried, no be small thing. Eh? At least this will show him that all that glitter is no good. They said the family of Kabiyesi was not happy about this whole thing, because what they are saying is this: it simply means that these women, they don't care. If anything happens to Kabiyesi or happens to his throne, they will just share his property and go their separate ways. Those of them that have children for him, they will use his property and raise the children. Wetin concern them? Wetin concern Agboro with overload? Because there is no atom of love. How can they even love him? How many men have they loved in their life? They have loved the first one, the second one, and all of that. So to them, there is nothing like love or affection. What matters to them is that they get what they want. And Kabiyesi gets the beauty faces that he desires from them. Anyway, guys, like I will always remind you, these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and share my video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.